Have you ever looked at the Great Pyramids of Giza and just wondered, how? How did an ancient civilization, without modern machinery, build these colossal monuments that have stood for over 4,500 years? For centuries, we've pictured thousands of slaves toiling under the brutal sun, a story popularized by Hollywood. But the real story, uncovered from sand and stone, is far more fascinating and honestly much more human. Let's debunk that myth right away. Archaeological evidence, including entire villages discovered near the pyramids, tells us these incredible structures were built by skilled, paid laborers. These weren't just random workers. They were respected members of society. Think of them as the construction superstars of their day. They were organized into efficient crews, lived in well-established communities with their families, and were provided with food, shelter, and even medical care. We found their tombs near the pharaoh's pyramids, an honor that would never be given to slaves. So, who were these people? They were farmers, craftsmen, and masons who worked on the pyramids during the Nile's annual flood season when their fields were underwater. This national project provided steady employment. Their diet was surprisingly good, rich in bread, beef, fish, and beer. In fact, they were paid in rations, and beer was a staple of their compensation. Imagine getting paid in beer to build a world wonder. We've even found evidence of on-site doctors setting broken bones, proving their well-being was a priority. Now, let's talk about the mind-boggling logistics. The Great Pyramid alone is made of over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. That's like lifting an SUV. So how did they move them? While the exact methods are still debated, it's believed they used a combination of sheer manpower and brilliant engineering. They quarried limestone nearby and transported granite from hundreds of miles away down the Nile on massive barges. Once the stones arrived, the real challenge began. They likely used sleds to drag the blocks across the sand. A famous tomb painting shows a man pouring water in front of a sled, a simple yet ingenious trick to reduce friction and make the job easier. To get the blocks up the rising pyramid, they constructed enormous ramps. Some theories suggest a single, long external ramp, while others propose a winding ramp that spiraled around the pyramid itself, or even a combination of internal and external ramps. Whatever the method, it required incredible coordination and precision. The level of skill involved was simply astounding. The blocks were cut and fitted together so perfectly that you couldn't even slide a piece of paper between them. This wasn't brute force, it was artistry on a monumental scale. The entire project was meticulously planned. We found papyrus scrolls, like the Diary of Mirror, which is essentially an ancient project manager's logbook. It details the daily work, the transportation of stone, and the organization of the crews. It's a personal glimpse into the day-to-day life of a pyramid builder. So the next time you see a picture of the pyramids, don't just see a monument to a pharaoh. See a testament to human ingenuity, community, and the incredible power of people working together. These weren't just piles of stone. They were a national project that united a kingdom, a source of pride built by tens of thousands of skilled Egyptians who poured their sweat, skill, and spirit into creating something that would last an eternity. They turned sand and stone into true splendor. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this as fascinating as I do, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories hidden in history. See you next time.